Hello, hi there. My name is Joe, and I am coming to you today with a video to explain a bit more about the physical pain of grief and also ways that I have found to alleviate the pain. The thing about grief is that it's incredibly taxing on your heart, on your soul, but also on your physical body. The pain that you feel, the physical pain, the aches, the heartache is very, very real and physical and present. And there are ways that you can just soften the sharp edges of grief. Um, Imagine like the worst heartbreak you've ever had, and then multiply that by 10,000. That's what it feels like to lose somebody that you love, and you're never going to see them again. And I described to a friend one day the way that it physically felt. I said, I feel like my heart is going through a meat grinder, like the kind that you see in the butchers that they make minced meat out of. Just that physical grinding down in your chest of your heart every single day. And that's a lot for somebody to take. The aches, the pains, the headaches, the not being able to get out of bed, all of the above. And the truth is that it's really, really, really tough. Not to even mention grief brain, whereby you're finding your remote control in the refrigerator. You can't remember how to do normal tasks. The word for a fork escapes you, and you're just physically sick to your stomach. So I thought back to what did I do, like the 10, 12 things that I did that really helped make either the pain bearable or in some way alleviated it. Now, the thing about a major loss is that shock does anesthetize you, so you're not feeling the full force of the actual grief. But every single month, bit by bit, that shock wears off and the pain will settle in your heart that little bit more every single month. So if you have your go-to things that you can actually just go to whenever you need them, it will definitely help you. So first of all, meditation, absolute lifesaver. Breath work, which I didn't do at the time but I wish I had of, and I'll put these two together even though they are separate. But breath work I do every single day now, and then immediately after I ask myself, what does my inner guidance want me to know right now? But what you can do in the early stages of grief, or at any stage in grief, is what does X want me to know right now? Because once you silence your chatter, your internal brain that just goes a million miles an hour in your pain body, you can actually get in touch with the energy of the person that you've lost. So what does my inner guidance want me to know right now, and what does X want me to know right now? And then immediately after that, just free write whatever comes out, or you can sit and have a download and just listen to the messages that you're receiving. Now, I will put a link below to the 5-minute breath work that I do every single day, but there's loads of different breath works that you can do. Also, meditation is an absolute lifesaver whenever you're going through anything that's traumatic or emotional. It really is a necessity for daily life, and I truly believe that, but especially whenever you're going through something difficult. The other things that worked really well for me is exercise. It's essential. You need to get your brain chemistry activated, because there's grief and then there's depression and there's sadness, but depression is a hole that you really have to fight to get yourself out of. And you can combat depression by making sure that you have some sort of physical exercise, preferably outside and in nature and getting oxygen and the wind on your face. But definitely move your body. You will feel better for doing it. And I know it's hard whenever you don't want to even breathe or be alive, but please trust me that if you can do some form of physical exercise, be it Tai Chi, yoga, cycling, running, boxing, I would highly recommend. You can punch the living daylights out of something, and it's really good for one of the other things that I find works really well, which is somatic therapy or somatic experiencing. So guys, look this up. All trauma from every stage of your life is stored inside the body, be it from childhood, from your school days, and no less whenever you're dealing with this sort of trauma. So I only got onto somatic body work a year ago under Alexi Panos and Preston Smiles when I did the bridge experience. And basically it's getting yourself into a state where you're actually physically feeling the pain, and then you can transmute it through we use like beating up like a cricket bat and beating up pillows, and this was done in a very controlled environment. Also the primal scream, which again is very good, and this is by a guy who invented it. I think his name was Arthur Jonov, and it's really just getting deep down into the core of the pain, which is located stomach, chest, and screaming it out. Now I intuitively used to do this in my car. It was the one place where I had complete and utter privacy, and scream and physically allow yourself to experience and also release the pain at the same time. Let the emotion complete itself. Because what I did, and I'm sure a lot of people do, is we're polite with our grief. We package it up, and we don't want to offend people, make people feel awkward, make people feel uncomfortable. For me personally, I couldn't grieve in public or even cry at my graveyard. For fear of somebody being there, because it's the polite thing to do. And as a result, I stored it and pushed it down and down and down and down. So somatic experiencing, primal scream, I'm a huge advocate for is writing. You can do free writing, which is really just writing without thinking. You can write letters to your loved one. You can journal your experiences. You can write down your dreams, whatever it may be. But for me, that head, heart, hand connection of them writing is incredibly powerful. It lets you fully express in an incredibly safe space what you're actually feeling and experiencing, and you can actually read back on it. You can see how far you've come, but definitely do get writing, or voice note yourself, or paint, whatever way it is, to get that head, heart, hand connection whereby you are releasing what is inside you in an expressive way. Another great thing is to dance in your kitchen. Put on whatever your favorite jam is and dance your ass off, because again, that's getting the body moving and it's shifting your energy. Also get out into nature. Don't be hard on yourself either. Like, people are like, you should do this and you should do that and whatever. Do whatever you need to do to get through the day, whatever that may be. Just get yourself through the day. And there's no judgment, because you are the person that's walking this road. It's not your sister, it's not your mother, it's not your friend, it's not Karen down the road. You are walking this road, and it is a lonely, scary, terrible, awful, horrendous road that nobody would swap you for. Nobody on God's green earth would swap you for. So just do what you have to do to get through the day. Take care of yourself, drink your water, eat a healthy food, high nutritional food, because you will need all the energy that you can. And again, if your body's running better, you're going to feel better, and it's going to make the pain less. You know, if you're eating a crap diet with crap nutrition, it's just a knock-on effect. It makes you feel like crap. And then cleanse your space. Keep your home, your environment as tidy as you possibly can, as clean as you possibly can. Clean the energy within that space. So that is going to be saging, burning essential oils, Palo Santo. So sage and get the energy cleansed. Another big thing is avoid irritating people. You do not need to take on any more than what you're already dealing with. So don't let anybody in your space that doesn't deserve to be there and that you do not want there, because people will invade your space and feel the need to tell you X, Y, and Z, and you don't really need to be listening to that right now. So keep your space sacred. and put no pressure on yourself to complete or do anything, no matter what it is, whether it's replying to sympathy cards, getting rid of their belongings, moving their stuff from where they left it, whatever it is. Do not put yourself under any pressure or any deadlines as to when you should do those things. You will do those things when you're ready, be that in 10 months, 10 weeks, 10 years, whatever that is. And you know what, you might never want to do those things, and that is okay too. You will know when, I think the saying is, the pain of remaining the same is worse than the pain of change, and you can be the judge of that. So go easy with yourself, go gentle with yourself. You're going through the hardest thing you will ever have to go through in life. So I hope this video has helped you. Please do follow along, and I will be making more of these videos in terms of just ways that I can offer advice and help you on this journey, this very horrible journey that you have to make. And the thing is, there's no way around it. You have to go through it, and the best way is to look at dead center and face the reality of it, because you can't escape grief. Believe me, I've tried. You can't escape it. It'll always catch up with you. But I am here to walk this road with you and offer as much support as I can through videos and posts. So do subscribe or follow, and that way you can catch up with me whenever I post something new. Take care. Bye-bye.